Hi,
Hi. Hello.
how are
Um,
you, Renee?
I'm good. Oh, look at your shirt. You got a new shirt. That is awesome.
Yeah, how about that?
Sweet.
I know. One of the models from the June issue, her name's Leslie, had it made up and sent to me with the name of the magazine on it and everything. Wow, I mean, it's like
Nice.
pretty cool,
Classy. Classy. Very chic.
very stylish, yeah, and of course, fashion black. But yeah, I mean, if when people see this interview, maybe they may want to write in and say, "Ooh, we like it, we want one." I mean, if I have enough requests, maybe I might have to do that. I may have to make up a few of these.
I think so. I know
Yeah.
I'll want one.
So how are you doing?
I'm doing well. It's a great day. How about you?
I'm doing pretty darn well. I'm guessing you're still pretty excited about the July issue.
Yeah. I'm doing the Snoopy dance. When you're not looking, I'm over there doing the Snoopy dance.
That's awesome. So we've been posting on Facebook leading up to this and leading up to the issue, and just the initial postings has caused quite a stir. I guess that's exciting you even more. It is me, that's for
Oh
sure.
yeah, I noticed that definitely.
Yeah.
It's like this avalanche of people.
I know. And what's really, I think, most intriguing and probably the most flattering is how so many are going, she's 56? There's no way. But
Yeah,
I think this video will help to let them see that yes, you are just as pretty in person, well, semi in person, as in the photographs that we did.
oh,
So
thank you. Thank
yeah. So one of the things, well, not one of the things, but a few of the items I'd like to talk about today, and because we know we did um, that interview already with the Unframe of Mind guys,
Yes,
which is it's going to be coming up pretty soon.
yes,
So
very
there's a ton of info there. But
yeah.
one of the things I wanted to bring up today is, as you know, several of your friends are actually playmates that I photographed back when I was working at Playboy,
Yep.
and they're friends
Very
of
cool.
yours.
Yes,
And I
they
wanted to ask if any of them have reached out, or have they heard, or have you told any of them about your
well,
going to
they
be in the magazine?
yeah, because we're friends on Facebook, they seem really excited. One of my friends, she's like very excited and she wants to keep her eyes open for other models that you could work with that maybe in their 50s or something.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah. Uh,
Well, I mean, if they look like you, I'd be very open to it.
Yeah. And of course, I don't know if we can use their names or not. So that's why I'm kind
Oh.
of darting around
Ah,
their
okay.
names
Well,
because I don't know if we can use them. But yeah, they all seem very excited and
yeah,
have.
one of them, I actually did her gatefold shot, her centerfold. So
Yes,
that's one of them. But and
yes,
then there's two or three others that I photographed for small camera or for other items for the magazine. But anyway, yes, the fact that you know several playmates that I know
yes,
is pretty cool.
yes,
And another thing too that's really exciting is, and I mentioned this to you already, is I'm really considering doing a launch party,
yes.
and I don't know exactly when. I was thinking maybe July, but now I'm thinking maybe all the way to the end of August, 1st of September, because September will be our half-year mark for Miss A Magazine. That'll be our sixth issue, I think, right? April, May, June, July, August. Yeah, September is our halfway mark for 1 year.
Yes.
So I have a really dear friend here in Las Vegas that owns a restaurant. It's an amazing restaurant, by the way, a tapas restaurant. And he's offered his facility for me to host a gathering, as it were, to
That's
announce and show Miss A Magazine as being a real deal magazine out there, and hopefully get some media coverage and that sort of thing. I think it'd be great for you to be there because I know you being 56 and in the magazine as a feature model, and then the following month in August, there's going to be a woman who's 54,
right. And
and
you
she
won't be
looks
able to be there.
and she looks just as amazing as you. I mean, I'm blown away by both of you ladies. I mean, you guys rock. And
Thank
so
you.
her pictorial will be happening in the August issue. And so I've got these back to back. I actually announced it in the back of the July issue as a twofer for Miss Say magazine of ladies in their 50s. So she will be appearing in the August issue, and then in the
She is
September issue.
so beautiful. Oh my goodness.
Oh, that's right. You've seen her.
I have. She is ridiculously stunning.
Yeah, she's quite
Wow.
attractive. And what makes it even more special is she's a cancer survivor. And I think that's such a remarkable thing and something to really crow about, I want to say. And I want to emphasize that when she, and I'm hoping that she can make the party. I'm sure she will. She lives in LA. So, yeah. So I want to make sure that that's known because one of the things, I mean, when I first launched Miss A, it was, and I wrote it in my opening letter from the publisher piece, that not only am I showing you guys physically as being beautiful, that sort of thing, and in shape and all that, but also about your ambitions and your life and what you're doing and how you want to do things in the future and that sort of thing. So I think that's an important item, especially for her. And I'm getting back to you now. I'd like to ask you, now that you've accomplished this on your bucket list, being a feature model in a men's magazine, what's next for Renee? I mean, what's your next goal for what's your next goal you want to achieve?
Well, with me, a lot of my goals are art oriented. But if for some reason this particular shoot with you opens up a door, well, then obviously I will run with it. If,
Okay.
if something comes right now, let's say we do this and it just stops right there. Well, my future would be just continuing on with my art, doing my private art classes,
Awesome.
selling my art, doing my children's books, all that good stuff. Now, if this opens a door, then of course I'm going to throw that right into the mix,
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, because I used to have a film company, and I love being in front of the camera. It is so much fun, and so this is just right up my alley. So if it happens to, continue, oh yeah, I'm going to just run with it.
Awesome.
Otherwise, I'll just keep working on my art, like I've been doing for the last 53 years.
Wow. Wow. So you started at a very young age.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was
And
like 3 years old when I discovered I wanted to be a professional artist.
and you've told me that your dad is in the movie business, or has been, or was, or something like that, which blew my mind because he invented something that's pretty amazing for that genre.
Yes, he designed.
Oh, he designed.
Designed, which is different than invented, really.
That's true. I guess that's true.
Yeah, should I say what it is?
Sure.
Okay, because anybody who knows anything about filmmaking will know what this is, and their brain's gonna go.
I know.
So his company, Cinema Products. My dad is Robert August. They designed the Steadicam. They got an Oscar back in 1976. They used
Awesome.
it in Rocky. That was their first film. They used it in where Rocky's running up the stairs, and you actually have a man in full-on Steadicam gear, which at that time was very heavy. It's not like it is now. You can hold it with one hand.
Right.
Huge gear, running up. He should have got an Oscar for that. Running up the stairs next to
Stallone?
Sylvester Stallone, and
Wow.
that real smooth. It wasn't on tracks. That was a man running up and around Sylvester Stallone while he's running up those. Yeah, so that was their first Oscar, and then they went on to Star Wars with that camera. He got some Academy Awards for Roger Rabbit and some other films and cameras he's worked on. He did some stuff for NASA.
Wow. That is just so cool. I mean, I've always been a fan of the movie business because, well, one of the things that I've always tried to do is when I shoot, especially wide angle shots, very cinematic. I wanted to, and the other item is I watched how they did their lighting. I looked at the lighting from movies over the years, and that sort of ingrained into my brain, and that's what I wanted to do, was to make the lighting look real, even while using strobes and that sort of thing. And so, the fact that you're that link into the movie business, yeah, it's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
It was
Oh,
really
and,
fun.
and in fact, in the July issue, I talk about how I was actually in a movie.
You were.
I was. I had a principal role with
Oh, you were. Which
Linda
one?
Carter, Michelle Green, and Amanda Peterson.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah, but I'll wait for you to read the issue and
Okay.
so you can get the whole gist of it, as it were. So, well, in closing, what is it? What would you like to say to your now new fans out there and your old fans? Because I know you have a lot of people out there. Wow, when you started talking about this on Instagram and stuff, I was like, whoa, she knows a lot of people. What would you like to say to everyone out there? And before we jet off here.
Yeah, well, I have a huge art following, so those are probably the people that you see like coming in on Facebook and Instagram. I have a huge art following because I've been doing this for a while.
Okay.
One of the things, one of the reasons why I wanted to pose at this age, I tried about 10 years ago, and they're like, "Well, you're a little too old for us," you know. And the thing is,
You didn't have me photographing you.
yeah, no, well, maybe not. But I mean,
I'm kidding.
I did have like one photographer, and actually it was one of the Playmates cousins that photographed me, and she did a great job. But still, I was too old for that magazine. Well, my thought was a lot of people have given this persona that women kind of shrivel up and die after the age of 30, right? And I'm like, I'm just starting to know who I was at 30. I felt amazing at 45. I looked great. And then at 50 something, 56, I feel like Wonder Woman now. And I feel like women don't shrivel up. They improve. And as long as you exercise, eat right, oh my gosh, you're just getting started at 50. You're a train wreck in your 20s. You'll look great, but you're a big old mess, by the
I
time.
know. Same thing with guys, by the way. Yeah.
Is it the same thing? Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
it's 50. You know what's going on, and you know how to respect people. And so
Yeah.
I really wanted to break through that glass ceiling and just tell people, like, I know you already had kids and did all that stuff, but don't give up on your dreams. If you want to be 80 and be a ballerina, go for it. Don't feel, as long as you're alive, go for it. And this goes for men or women. Don't feel like that's it, you're done. Throw in the.
I love it. And in a way, that same thing applies to me because I'm a relic.
No.
But I'm still shooting. I feel that my work is as good or better than it's ever been because I've got all these years of experience, and my devotion to photography is still there, the love for it, and for me, as long as I can continue to produce the kind of images that I'm still producing, I'm going to keep doing it. So I totally understand your feelings on it,
Yeah, as long
and
as
the
you're
same thing
alive.
applies. Yeah.
Yeah, you don't give up, don't stop. I'll be an artist until the day I die,
Exactly. I don't even know what that R word is. I don't even know the R word. Retire. That word is not in my vocabulary. So they'll put me in the ground with my cameras.
You'll be out there with your hand through the
With my hand up coming out of the ground. Yeah. Yeah, that's so funny. Well, Renee, thank you so much for taking this time to chat with us, and for all of our fans. We'll have this video up sometime in the next few weeks. And it was, again, a pleasure meeting you, and even a bigger pleasure working with you. And thank you so much for being one of my stars of Miss A Magazine.
Of course, you're a big old doll, so I look forward to seeing you again.
Absolutely. At our launch party.
Oh, yes.
So see you later.
Bye.
Bye-bye.